Welcome back, my friends. Now, the box I'm going to show you is Deep Space Nine. This is from season 5, and they did 7. There's all the pictures of them. They did 7 seasons. They did 7 seasons, and there was a where are we? 176 episodes of Deep Space Nine over 7 seasons. So that's so this is what I can show you is pictures of the discs. It's the first one. There's the next. And that's the one, because this one's all linked with the original. This was the disc what I got, because it was connected with the episode with the Trial of the Tribbles. There's the different people in there. And that's the head of the Ferengi. Because what it was, Deep Space Nine was a space station, as you can see. There it is on the front. It's a space station set in the Bajoran, by the Bajoran planet. Because the Kazaz, had left it. So the Federation had come and took over it. And they was in charge of it with the Bajorans. And on the first episode, where it all links in, Captain Benjamin Sisto and his son, who gets sent to Deep Space Nine, and they was transported by the Enterprise, because it all connected in with the Enterprise, because Benjamin Sisto lost his wife in the Battle of Wolf 5-0 something, when Picard was taken over by the Borg and turned into the Borg. So these Deep Space Nine started in, I forget when it started, but it ran for 7 seasons, and it was a good series and that. But I got no information to tell you about it, what I can tell you. But in the start, they found a wormhole what connected them to another part of the universe. And they had to move the station so it was closer to the wormhole, so they could protect it to stop the Cardassians taking over and that. And it was all about the different ores that was connected with it. And at the same time, because Odo was as changed him, but he didn't know much about his history in that. And he was like the head of security. You had a Ferengi, I can't think of his name at the moment. And then halfway through seasons, Worf came in as part of security and that, and for the Federation and that. And you had O'Brien from the Enterprise, who ended up as the engineer on the station and that. And it turned in that they found Odor's people, and they was changelings, and they started a war against the Federation and that. And in between it, you had the war with the Klingons, and Worf was him stuck in the middle of it and that, and all this mixed in with the ores and that, and Deep Space Nine, and Even it got one of the episodes got linked with the story from the original Star Trek, the Mirror Mirror, that where the alternative universe, they used one of the stories in that, and in the end, Benjamin Sisto was, I forget what happened to him at the end, but they had 7 seasons and 176 episodes, and it was a really good series and that was like a spin-off from Next Generation. And I think from Deep Space Nine, I'm not sure if Voyager was a spin-off from Deep Space Nine, but that's another story. And the different people came in, because you had the changelings. It was Odo's original people, because Odo could change into anything. Quark was the Ferengi, because he run the bar and that on the space station, and he had holodecks and that, and it was a really good series and that, from the season 1 to season 7, all the different characters that came in there. As you can see, the space station. This one's season 5, because the reason why I got this one was because it had the episode where they went back in time and they interloped with the original Star Trek episode, Trouble with Tribbles. And that was good, the way they mixed the 2 stories in Deep Space Nine and the original episode into it. But that's my little talk about Deep Space Nine, and I'm sorry that I haven't got more information about it. Even the DVDs don't tell you much. I showed you the pictures of them and that. Because that is Kato, that's O'Brien's wife. Because she came to the space station. This one's the head of the Ferengi of the Eye Ferengi and that. And all the different stories and that, and it over the years it got a good following and that, and it ran for, as I was saying, 7 seasons, and you had Commander Benjamin Sisto, you had a Ferengi, not a Ferengi, a Bajorian, like his deputy, because she was part of the revolution when she was fighting the because they left the space station in a wreck when they left it, and the Federation had to come in and rebuild it and get it working. Dr. Benjamin Sisko, Captain Benjamin Sisko, who was commander, and this is as much as I can tell you about, because at the moment I can't think a lot about it, but it ran for quite some time. I haven't got the date of when it started or when it finished, because I forgot to get that off Alexa before I started my chat. So this is my third link with the original Star Trek stories and that. And I hope you enjoy this short but sweet little chat about Deep Space Nine, and the even Q came into one of the episodes of Deep Space Nine and that. And this is where I will wish you a fond farewell, and I hope you enjoyed this short but sweet talk about Deep Space Nine and the history and that, and how it changed the outlook of the Star Trek universe, and it was another adventure from the Star Trek universe what came off the Next Generation, and that was the next thing. But I will wish you a fun farewell for now, and if you enjoy this short but sweet little chat about Deep Space Nine and a bit of history about it, and the stories of the old, the oh god, the shapeshifters and that, and their war against the Federation and that, because they came through the gate, because they had a gate what took them to another universe and that's where Odo found his people and that, and they put him on trial and they turned him back to a human, and he lost all his shape-shifting powers till he got them back through another shapeshifter who died but gave him his turned him back to his self and that. So for now, I will bid you a fun farewell, and I hope you enjoy this little short but sweet little chat about the next story of Star Trek and Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And I'll bid you a fun farewell for now, and take care of each other whenever you watch this, when you get to watch it, morning, noon and night. And if you enjoy this little tete-a-tete about Deep Space Nine and you like to follow more interesting facts and fictions and that, you're welcome to come and join me, and press the thumbs up and the notification, and it's always your choice to join me. And I'll bid you farewell for now. Goodbye.